guys, this week I am going to be showing you how to use a glucogen pen. This is something that you would use if a diabetic has gone hypo and will not come back up. It's more of last case scenario that you should use this. It's not something that should be used willingly. Not willingly, but what's the word? All the time. I'll say that. It shouldn't be used all the time. Today I have got with me my lovely assistant. Yeah, right down there. He's pretending to be my diabetic for today. And then after I've shown you how to do it on him, we're going to do a swap round and you're going to see him doing it to me. So if you want to have a look, your subject should be in the recovery position. They should always be that way. Then what you should do is find a place that you're going to give the injection, either the bum, round the top of here, or in the leg. And the reason you use these two places is because they're quite fatty areas. So it'll, instead of hitting the muscle and causing pain, it just works better that way. Now to show you how to load up the pen, if my camera woman wants to come over. The reason you'd know your subject needs to have one of these is that you do the BM, and if it keeps dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping, then that's when you would use one of these. Now you should always, before I start, you should always check the date. Sorry, I'm having a conversation with my mum while I'm talking to you guys. My mum's behind the camera and she's like my little reminder of what I need to talk about. Like I missed out, as my mum's kindly reminded me, you use this if you've used hypo stop and it's not worked. This is like a fast acting hypo stop. Love you, mum. First thing you should do is check the date, make sure it is in date. That's very important because if it's out of date it's not going to work. Even if you're actually injecting it into a diabetic, it's not going to work. And if you want to just have a look, you choose. It does have instructions on it, but I find that if you see someone do it, you're more likely to understand what to do a bit better. That's just me. Right, you would get your little glucogen out, which is like, it's like concentrated sugar in the bottle, and your water. Well, I say water, it's sterilised solution water that can be used in the body. You take off the cap. You place the needle in the centre of the bottle. You've got to give it a bit of a push. I was a bit scared then. Then you have to squirt the liquid into the bottle. Now holding both the bottle and the syringe, you get a good grip, you shake it. Give it a shake. This gets the sugar and liquid to come together and make your sugar solution that you need. Are you alright down there, Marco?
Fine.
Once it is, if your things come back down, just push it back up again. Once it has mixed together, it forms like a cloudy solution. You would draw it back in all the way. Get rid of all the bubbles. You can't have any bubbles. You see all them bubbles? To get rid of them, you would flick them out, loose. Give them a good flick. Don't be scared of breaking the glass. It's quite thick glass, so it's not gonna break. But if you're scared of breaking a nail, I won't do it. Just squeeze that up there. Cut out a little bit. You need to get it to the 1-1. Just a little bit. There we go. You take it off. You can see there's just bubbles left in there now. But once you've got this, I'm going to put the cap back on. You wouldn't normally put the cap back on. I'm going to put this back on because with Marco not being a diabetic, bless him, he's very scared of needles and I don't want to jab him with something. I'm sure he wouldn't like that.
No.
He doesn't want that. So once you've got this sorted, you would choose a section that you're going to use. I'm going to use his leg so that you can see what I'm doing. You'd make sure he's actually not got his trousers on, because you can't inject through clothing, because if you catch a fabric going in, it's going to your body and cause infections. So you're going to pretend he hasn't got his trousers on. You would squeeze the subject's leg. It must go in straight down, but because he's at an angle, it would go straight in, grab the top and push it down. Squeeze it in and then give it a rub, and then it would take effect. You would have to wait, not a long time, but wait every now and then and just check the sugars and they'll bring up. So what we're going to do now is, of course, Marco's never given one of these. He's going to use my instructions and he's going to use me instead, so I'm going to be the one laying on the floor. And he's going to tell you what he's doing as he's doing it. Alright, see you in a sec, guys. Bye. Hi guys, I am back and I am on the floor. I am going to leave you in the capable hands of Marco and let's hope we have some fun with this.
Hi guys, my name's Marco and I'm Nicole's stepdad. I'm going to attempt to put glucogen into this one. This is my first time, so I'm very nervous. So here we go, let's have a go. Here's the glucogen, just like Nicole showed you before. This is the bottle, this is the needle, well, the syringe, and I'm going to attempt to do this as efficiently as my stepdaughter. As you can see, that's the syringe, that's the bottle. I'm going to put the syringe into the bottle now, and I am going to insert the liquid into the bottle very slowly. There's no rush. Now, as you can see, I'm going to shake it till we get a cloudy liquid. This hopefully shouldn't take too long. Yes. As you can see now, it is a cloudy liquid. Now I am going to draw that liquid back into the syringe. Very slowly, and we need to get it to a level of 1.1, I do believe. Then we're going to take off the bottle. I'm going to put the cap back on just for safety reasons at the moment, and I'm going to try and get rid of some of these bubbles first. I know I shouldn't do it this way, but here we go. There we go. We're getting there now. I think we've got most of the bubbles out now. Now putting the cap back on again for safety. Now, as you can see, our patient is on the floor, and I'm going to choose a section. I think I'll choose the leg, a nice chunky leg. Here we go, somewhere about here. And now what I have to do is grab the leg, squeeze, make sure I've got a bit there, as you can see, clenched, and I would put this glucogen directly into here as straight as possible. Again, we are on an angle, and obviously we do not inject through clothing, because obviously you don't want to get any fabric going into the body. But for now, that's what we would do, and we pretend we're putting glucogen in there. We take it out, give it a rub the leg, and hopefully in the next 5 minutes we should see a remarkable improvement to our patient, the lovely Nicole.
But it's time to say goodbye now.
Well, goodbye, my first starring appearance.
I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next week, or well, next month, depending on when I'm doing one. But we shall see, and I'm going to leave it as a surprise. I know that I said in my last video I was going to be doing something else this time, but spoke to my doctor about it and she advised against it, so that will not actually ever be done by me. It might be done if it just generally happens and I happen to have my camera on me, but otherwise I will not be forcing doing it. Alright guys, I'll see you again. Bye!